Uncle Chunt.
Oiiii! Welcome back to Chunt TV. My name is Uncle Chunt, and we're going to talk about some DC news. First, straight up, I want to get out the gate. Shazam the suit, we're going to talk about that in a moment, but I want to get on the topic of Wonder Woman and Steve Trevor coming back. I mean, that's going to be a little bit difficult since he's dead. Yeah, so that's the thing. So the news has come out that rumors are saying that the next Wonder Woman film will be set in the 80s, and Steve Trevor is going to be in it somehow, and the villain is going to be Cheetah. I don't know which version of the Cheetah it's going to be, but look, I think that's cool. I think Cheetah will be better cinematically as far as dynamics. Very unique looking villain. I mean, she's a human cat. Furries are going to be all over that. Oh, the cosplays. And Wonder Woman's other villain that's widely known is Cersei in recent times, thanks to DC Universe Online and other things. And look, I don't know. I think that's going to be cool. That'd be a very unique, interesting film. I still don't understand how Steve Trevor fits into this, but it's not like he's never died in the comics before. So it could happen. So if we did introduce some more magic-based stuff, I mean, Cersei might be able to... It might be a plot thread in the background where she's raised him from the dead or something, or plucked an element of Wonder Woman's love out of her own history to use against her or something, or to just, I don't know, it could be an interesting plot device. I hope they don't go that route, but it's probably the more plausible. I mean, if they went the whole descendant of Steve Trevor, like the odds of this line of that bloodline of the Steve Trevor line, if that makes sense, being called Steve and still having the last name Trevor and looking exactly like Chris Pine, or looking exactly like his great-great-grandfather or whatever from World War One. I mean, that's kind of like, I mean, it does happen, but it's kind of really like, ooh, how far can we really pull these threads? I don't know. It just depends. What do you think is more plausible? Magic bringing Steve Trevor back to life, or using some kind of fake Steve Trevor as a ploy, or Steve Trevor in the 80s looking just like Steve Trevor did in World War One. I don't know. And another small snippet of DC news, rumors are saying that the new leadership at Warner Brothers and DC Films at the moment will probably more than likely focus more on the core DC heroes, like so the core members of the Justice League. Because we keep hearing about all this stuff like, oh, they're doing a Lobo, or they're doing a Batgirl, or, you know, they're doing friggin', you know, some really obscure, like, I don't know, Batgirl. Like, nobody's asking for a Batgirl. Besides that point, like, Batgirl's a fucking awesome character. Not gonna lie. I mean, I know there's an outcry. Well, not an outcry, but there's a crowd there that'll want a Batgirl. But I don't care what anyone says. Batgirl can't happen before a solo Batman movie happens and establishes the Batman and Gotham world in this cinematic universe. I don't care. I don't care if, oh, it's time, we should have a Batgirl film. No, Batgirl can't exist without Batman first, because she's not going to be Batgirl if there's no Batman established. We don't even know what's happening with Batman. We don't know if Ben Affleck's sticking around or if they're going to replace him. So get that idea out of your head. As far as I'm concerned, Batgirl is a long way off. So now they're going to be focusing more on the core heroes. I think that's just a damn smart idea. Get your house in order. Like, that's the whole thing. Like, all this negative backlash, directors moving around, movies stopping, starting, slate changing all the time. You know, Black Adam, I mean, what the hell? The Rock is still like, yeah, I'm Black Adam, man, yeah, whatever, you know, and that hasn't happened. And I keep waiting, I'll get to Shazam in a moment, but it just makes sense. to go back and put your house in order, focusing on your core members, the ones that were introduced in Justice League. Let's branch out now. Let's just play it easy, play it safe, get Flash happening, get a solo Batman, get a solo Man of Steel. Wonder Woman 2 is already on the way. And I still want a Cyborg film. I think that would be really, really cool and really different. I hope they don't sideline him. Like Ray Fisher and his Cyborg in Justice League was one of the better points, I felt. I thought he did really well with what he had, and there was a lot left out. Like, there was a lot of development left out for Cyborg's character that they cut out. That was in the original, well, supposedly in the original cut. And we've seen the footage. It's in the trailers. It's in some of the released, deleted scenes. There was a lot in there that built the character up, but it got cut out. So he deserves, like Ray Fisher, man, he deserves his own film. Like, yeah, he's not really well known, but he was campaigning this film hardcore. He's supported Zack Snyder the whole way. He's always got the hashtag Borg Life going on his Instagram and social media. You know, and he was really passionate about the character. So I think, you know, and he's not going to cost an arm and a leg to bring back for a solo film either. So I think it's a no-brainer. So look, I really hope that happens. But Green Lantern, holy crap, I want them to get that happening. Green Lantern Corps, that'd be so sick. So there's a lot of positivity to look forward to in the DC universe coming down the line. If it's true, if they're focusing on the core characters only moving forward, like, it makes me feel better. It just seems a more concise decision to move in that direction, rather than just like throwing shit on the wall and seeing what sticks with the previous leadership. So let's just hope this leadership gets it on board and get the ball moving for everybody. I mean, we're all so sick of hearing about, oh, this is happening now, oh, this is happening now. I'm over it as a fan. Like, I'm probably one of the bigger DC fans out of my friends, my circle of friends, you know, and I'm sick of hearing it. You know, and I'm campaigning and, you know, championing these films all the time. You know, I'm staying positive and I love them, you know, I enjoy them. So if for me, someone like me to be like, yeah, I'm kind of getting over it. I'm kind of getting sick of hearing about all this stuff. I just want things to happen in stone. Like, I just want it to start falling into place. Ooh, and something else awesome, Shazam. Holy crap. I woke up this morning, opened up my phone with one eye, because I'm like, oh my god, I've had like 3 hours sleep. And I'm like, oh my god, is that Shazam? Oh my god, it's Zachary Levi in a set photo. Someone snaps on a phone by the looks of Zachary Levi in the Shazam costume. Holy crap. I mean, I saw a lot of comments today of people going, oh my god, this looks terrible. Oh my god, this looks like a cheap cosplay costume. But hang on a minute. Let's just take a step back. Not only is it not a professional photo in proper lighting to, you know, please the costume design, but he's Shazam the big cheese. He's Shazam the wizard, like the wizard's pupil, or, you know, bestowed of the powers from the wizard Shazam. Shazam is a 11-year-old boy or, you know, the hero, adult-sized hero with the mind of an 11-year-old boy. You know, if you take all that into consideration, like, he's not wearing an armored suit to protect himself. He doesn't come from an advanced society of Kryptonians who have this awesome kind of mesh-built suit that everybody wears. This, you know, this undergarment, or not undergarment, but like skin-tight armored kind of dress that everybody wears. You know, it's none of that, so it doesn't have to be stylized. It's magic based. It's like wizards and warriors and magic. So yeah, it looks a bit simplistic, but I think that's just because not only is it the magic based powers where he doesn't need to protect himself or have any kind of, you know, over the top stylization to it, but he's an 11-year-old boy. So like, if he has anything to do with his image of his super self, yeah, it might be a bit more simplified and basic. I'll say basic. You know, Billy Batson looks up to Superman as a hero. We don't know how they're going to introduce this costume or how the costume looks like it is, or it does. So for all we know, it's like his inner manifestation of his super self, of how he looks like. So it's basic. It's just like the red spandex looking suit, and you know, the gauntlets and the cape. Like back in the golden age and like most of the 90s and the pre-New 52 stuff, the cape was more like a shoulder kind of sash cape off to the side, but New 52 changed that. It's like a proper like a layered white and gold cape with the hood, which looks sick, by the way. So it's taken its inspiration, and it looks just like it from the Justice League War cartoon, the animated movie. I heard a rumor last week that that's the inspiration that they got from the suit, like they'd take that design, and I really like that design. It's a more simplified look of the New 52 Shazam suit. The New 52 Shazam suit is one of the best fucking costumes that came out of New 52. I love it. It's just so dynamic and epic looking and powerful, just crackling with power. So hopefully they and that's the other thing. It's not a proper set, designed, photo, polished, you know, CG on it, enhancements. Like Shazam is, you know, this big cheese, you know, he's got lightning, you know, all over him and stuff, magic powers and stuff crackling out of him. So we didn't see any of that. I mean, that might change the whole dynamic of the suit if you saw the, you know, post-production image of it. So I think everybody's kind of jumping the gun about, oh my god, this looks so cheap. Me. You just have to, that's the problem with the internet, people, and just those that have a voice, they just use knee-jerk reactions straight away. I mean, for all I know, you could all be right. In a proper studio shot, it could look like shit. I don't know, but from the shot where we got, which isn't much, it's from behind in the distance, and he's pointing at like a globe on a Christmas tree. You know, people are saying, oh, I thought this was from the Turbo movie, the Arnold Schwarzenegger, Jingle All the Way, Turbo Time. Like, you know, I can see that. It's around Christmas time, red suit. But, you know, take it with a grain of salt. Just be like, holy shit, Shazam is actually happening. Like, this is like legit happening now. We've only seen snippets of the behind the scenes stuff of Zachary Levi sitting in his makeup chair with his comic accurate, you know, jet black hair and styled that way, and he looks like a dead ringer, and I think he's going to do fantastic. Like, he'll be able to do the 11-year-old mindset, you know, just being himself, but bringing that childlike humor or childlike aspect to the character. I think he's going to do great. Like, I don't understand the negativity. Again, I just don't get it. This is something to be excited about. We've never seen, like I said in my previous video, I never thought we'd ever get to see a Shazam film ever. Before Batman Solo? I mean, come on. This is unreal. Like, this is being a priority above other bigger characters. I mean, yeah, we just talked about them going back to their more core characters, but Shazam is kind of one of the core DC characters. Like, he's a member of the Justice League, and he's super powerful. He's one of the very few beings on Earth that can go toe-to-toe with Superman. So that aspect's going to be interesting, because if Henry Cavill's Superman is in there, Billy Batson already looks up to Superman. So to be him as an adult-sized superhero as a kid is going to be just something else. Like, it's going to be funny as, like, it's just going to be cool. You know, and he's probably going to want to see how he fares. You know, oh, you know, I've got all these powers. Can we, you know, have a fight, or let's test our strength or something? I don't know if they'll do that, but I'm excited, man. Like, I just don't. I wish people would be more excited first, than just so easy to criticize and nitpick when there's nothing really to nitpick over yet. It's not like they released a proper approved photo to represent the film and it looks bad. We haven't had that yet. So just come on, just ease up. Fuck. It happens every time. I mean, when Captain Marvel behind the scenes shots came out of her Kree suit, I mean, that looked bad. Like, you know, I'm gonna say, I mean, that looked bad, but then we don't know how it looks on film. So the costumes always look different when they're in natural light as opposed to how they're actually filmed in a properly lit set to suit the tone and all that kind of stuff. You know, we don't get to see all that behind the scenes stuff often. We just see what we're given. So yeah, that Kree suit looks bad. Even for me, I was like, ooh, oh dear. Hopefully her actual Captain Marvel suit looks far more, you know, put together and impressive than that. But when you put the two together, I'll put them on screen. When you've got you know, the Shazam behind the scenes shot and the Captain Marvel Kree suit. I mean, which one looks better already? I mean, that Shazam one just looks fucking spot on. Just comic accurate. Thank God. I'm excited. Hopefully you guys are too. You know, God damn it. DC Universe has had a really rough run and we're still getting them, man. I mean, we're lucky we are. We're lucky we're still getting these DC films made, considering all the clickbait negative articles and stuff thrown out on the internet and the word of mouth being toxified. But anyway guys, look, I just wanted to talk about that just quickly today. A lot of cool news coming out. Like I'm just excited, you know, and you know, I can't wait to talk about more as the news comes and put it out there and see what you guys think. Let me know in the comments below. You know, what do you think? What do you think of the Shazam suit? What do you think of the new Wonder Woman rumors, the film rumors for that? Tell me how you think Steve Trevor is going to come back. And look, you know, just enjoy these films. You know, hopefully we can have a conversation down below and make it civil. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe if you haven't already. I'm coming up to 500 subscribers. So I'm going to plan on doing a giveaway. I put a store up last night. So I might do like a shirt or something, give away a shirt. Just as a thanks to like maybe a couple people, a couple subscribers. I'll do a giveaway. And coming up soon, really soon, to 100,000 channel views as well. So, you know, it's cool, man. It's good to see my channel growing. Like, I do what I can. Like, it's not the most professional channel on YouTube. I do what I can with what resources I have. So, you know, we make do. I have it a bit better than a lot of other people, I know that, as far as the equipment that I'm using. But, you know, it's a good hobby of mine, and I'd like to see it grow and have, you know, you guys support, you know, what I'm doing. You know, I'm putting my own kind of spin out there on this news and my opinions in my world of Chunt, like my Chunty perspective on things, you know. So if you enjoy that, you know, if you want to stick around, just subscribe. Stick around and you might win a shirt on my 500 subscriber giveaway event. And if you also, you know, really dig it, I have a Patreon account which I'm using more as a tip jar than anything. It's not big enough yet to even consider any kind of you know, rewards or goals or kind of you know, gifts or anything like that. I don't have that big of a following to warrant the expense on running a Patreon like that. So at the moment it's just like a tip jar, like $1 or something like that. So, you know, if you dig Chunty stuff and you want me to do more and stick around, then I'd appreciate the support, definitely. Now I'm going to go edit this video and put it up and wait for the next round of DC news coming out. Maybe some Xbox news coming. And yeah, I'll catch you on the next video.
Uncle Chunt.
Thanks for watching this video. I really appreciate it. If you haven't already, please subscribe and check out some of my other recent videos. Have a good one.